Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me Kagam. Oh my gosh, you guys, heading to Paris very soon. I should be there, I think, in January, something like that. So all I can think about at the moment is obviously my trip. So I'm too excited about it. As most of you know, but if you're new to my channel, I actually am very familiar with the city. I used to live there. So I know like the city quite well, but I couldn't be more excited because now going again, okay? And I definitely am going to be buying things from my wish list, so I can't wait to talk to you guys about it. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. So we're going to go through all the things that I'm looking to buy. This is not a wish list video, this is like a shopping list. So I'm going to tell you all of the things I would like to buy, the things I want to try on, but at the same time, I'm not kind of sticking to this per se. I'm also going to see what's in the boutiques when I get there. So we're going to have a bunch of things we're going to talk about, and then I'm going to take some of your questions. Some of you graciously answered my Instagram sticker, and then I have some Vlogmas updates for you and some personal updates about the channel moving forward in 2022 at the end of the video. So yeah, here we go. Okay, so I have to read from my refill here. Let's start with Balenciaga. I don't talk about Balenciaga enough on the channel, but I actually really like this brand. By the way, did you know that Balenciaga is actually older than Gucci? It was founded in 1917 or something like that. That's amazing. Okay, so what I'm interested in Balance is ready to wear. I want to show you some of their ready to wear that I'm interested in. One of my wish list items is a Balenciaga jumper, the logo jumper. I believe that's now part of their permanent line. Very keen on seeing this and trying it on in person and seeing what it fits on my body. I think I'll put my measurements on the screen here so you can see what my measurements are exactly, so you can get an idea. I would class myself as curvy, but I have an hourglass figure. So I would say that when it pertains to Balenciaga, Demna Vasalia, like he is Balenciaga's designer at the moment, and he created the hourglass as well. And he tends to prefer like an oversized silhouette. I feel like oversized, you know, is just it's still a massive trend. It's still super hot. I think when you have like my body shape, and what I have found in my experience is oversized clothing can look nice. It just depends the way the garment is cut, and it depends on the quality of the fabric of the garment. Generally speaking, that has been my opinion. I also kind of feel like oversized clothing looks really nice in denim. So I wanted to show you this Balenciaga denim jacket. I really like this. Oh, again, I probably just need to try it on and see what it's like. I would love to get the Wishlist logo jumper. I think at Selfridges, those jumpers go for like £975. So I'm guessing the euro pricing will be something around that, maybe €1,000, maybe €900, we'll see. But I'm very happy to try these on in the boutique. And I think I'm gonna go to the flagship store in Paris so I can get the full Balance experience, but I do really like Balenciaga. I'm not gonna buy any bags or SLGs or accessories from them. It's just a ready to wear play. I have told many of you many times that like for me, I think moving forward, I really just, once I score some of the key like bags I'm interested in, I just want to buy like ready to wear fine jewelry. I want to put a lot of my effort into ready to wear. I like luxury designer clothes, but I also like high street clothing, so ASOS, Zara, H&M. I love the idea of mixing both together. That's just me personally. I know there are many people that don't like high street, but I do. I have no issues with it at all. But in terms of the scope of this video, I would love to get some of Balenciaga's ready to wear. I really like their jumpers. They look very comfy, very cozy. Where my husband is from in Tanzania, it's quite cold. These would be great for those like road trips as well. And all Tanzanian houses have like air conditioning, and sometimes you'll sit in the room and it's completely freezing and you have it to like 16 degrees Celsius. I just love their jumpers and I love their ready to wear. So I'm super excited. I can't wait to go to the boutique, like the flagship store in Paris, to check out Balance. So yeah, that is what's going to be happening in terms of Balenciaga. I definitely feel confident that as long as the jumper looks good, I will probably end up buying it. The next brand that I'm interested in when I go to Paris is Fendi. If you remember a few videos ago, I told you about the Fendi single earring. around that time I knew I wanted to go traveling, but I didn't exactly know when. Now I know I'm going traveling for sure. I might as well just get the single earring when I go there. So I'll definitely go to the Fendi boutique in Paris and check it out. I'm not sure if they have multiple stores in Paris, but whichever is their flagship, I'll go there and check it out. I also would love to try this on, which is this Fendi ready-to-wear dress. This is I think one of their classics. Like, it's part of the permanent collection of ready-to-wear. I absolutely love their dresses. They're very figure hugging. I have researched their ready to wear. I know someone who buys their ready to wear often, and that particular individual has told me that it's very high quality and it's true to size. I have checked out their sizing on the website before, and I have seen my size there, so I feel really excited to just at least try on some of the clothes. I'm not going to buy any of their exotics, sadly. That will have to be for another trip, because I'm putting all of my energy when it pertains to exotics towards Hermes and Louis Vuitton for right now. But I definitely want to check out their fur pieces, just to at least see and to look at, because you know I like fur as well. So yeah, really excited to see what Fendi has to offer. The next brand that I'm interested in and that I will go to is Moschino. I think Moschino have a boutique in Paris in this really cool neighborhood, so I'm very excited to go check that out. One of my wishlist items is a swimsuit from Moschino. I also like their sweatshirts. I feel like this brand is kind of misunderstood and people don't really understand it. Frankly, it took me ages to kind of understand what Moschino is about. And the general kind of gist of Moschino is like, one half of the brand is like logo mania, bright colors, bright prints, and it's quite overwhelming. And the other half of the brand are these beautifully made, very elegant, chic, feminine, very discreet, ready to wear pieces as well. So I'll be looking forward to checking out what Moschino have to offer. The next brand that I'll be checking out is Gucci. I have a wishlist item there. I've got some Gucci earrings. If they haven't been taken off the website, I'll put them up on the screen. I love these. I think they're so cute. If you can see them, I hope you can. I also like Gucci sunglasses. I'd love to pick up some Gucci shades as well. I'm interested in the Gucci Balenciaga veil bag, if it's still available. I heard that this particular collection, the Hacker Project, is being restocked for Christmas as well. That was the rumor in a few Facebook groups that it's being restocked. So hopefully when I go in January, I might see it. I don't know. I feel like this Balenciaga veil bag is very much my style as well. It's kind of under the radar because the hourglass was so popular, but I think maybe I might have a chance of scoring this if I see it. I also like their ready to wear as well, and I'll be willing just to see what they have to offer when it comes to that. Okay, now let's talk about some of your favorite brands that we talk about a lot on this channel. I wanted to spotlight the other houses first. When it pertains to Louis Vuitton, okay, what am I interested in? I don't want to go through all of my wish list items again, so I'm going to talk about a few of the bits and pieces that I haven't spoken about recently. I'd love to get some like pull slides or slides. I'll put up some on the screen that I'm interested in. These would be really great for me because it'd be really nice to have these, because I love going swimming often, love going to the beach, love being by the water. These would be great. I can also use them inside the home. Love those. The Game On Polo t-shirt, or it's actually a polo shirt, beg your pardon. I am so excited to try this on. In terms of me and my body, I can't really wear like button shirts that have buttons all the way down here because I have a bigger bust. So I do prefer polos just because it has like 1 or 2 buttons. So I love the Game On print. As you know, I have the Game On notebook. So I'd love to try on this polo. It's pricey, but I think it would be worth it. If it looks nice, I'll probably end up getting it. The Game On dress as well. Love this. This one, I remember seeing Dorit from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She has worn this and it looked amazing on her. I've seen a few celebrities wear this dress and it looks unique and different on each person. Yeah, really excited to try that one on. And the Vitamins t-shirt, I love this. If the pre-fall collection is still at Louis Vuitton in Paris, I would like to try this one on. I like the price of this item. I think it's a ready-to-wear piece and it's not like massively priced, so I appreciate that. the Dauphine, of course, my holy grail handbag, the Helen of Troy of this channel. The Dauphine is the Helen of Troy, honey, okay? She set sail for me to start this channel. And this bag is the inspiration of this channel. And I would love to score it, and it is my priority above all of the other bags. It is the sovereign of all of my handbags that I'm interested in for the Paris trip. It's 2,700 euros because that increase, woo, that increase is painful. So I need to get it before it goes up again. Okay. Okay, now let's talk about Louis Vuitton's exotics and fur. There is I think I showed you guys in a video before, there's like a mink fur like keychain. I'd love to pick that up. If they have any other like fur accessories that are small, I'd be interested in those. And also the twist, there's a twist in Python. If it's still on the website, I'll put it up on the screen. It's really, I really like the price point for Vuitton's exotics. They're pricey, but I think that they're well priced when I compare them to Fendi and Hermes's exotics. Absolutely gorgeous. I love this. I think it's really beautiful. Love, and I would love to score this. If I don't score at Hermes, I would definitely consider picking up this exotic. I cannot wait. I think that's actually what I'm most excited about in a really interesting but strange way. I'm most excited about seeing Louis Vuitton's exotics in person. So seeing the Dauphine, the Capucine, I think the City Steamer, the Bois de Chapeau also comes in croc. I'm gonna look at all of them, and I think I'm gonna go to most of the boutiques and check them out. I cannot wait to see those because they look breathtaking on Instagram. Like on the website doesn't do those exotics justice. They look amazing. So really excited. Okay, now let's talk about your girl, Big C. Okay, so when it comes to Chanel, aka Big C, what am I buying? I am interested in these two ready-to-wear jumpers. These are the ones that are my priority at Chanel. I'd love to try them on. One is Métier d'Art, the other one is from the Cruise collection. Very interested to try them both on. The Métier d'Art one, I know you might be like, oh, that was from ages ago. Will you see it in the boutique? Seeing that Paris is, you know, Chanel's home turf, I feel confident that I could probably end up finding it. And I've heard, particularly ready to wear, because you know the Avenue Montaigne, they're like two stores. There's the store with the accessories, the bags, and there's the other one with the prêt-à-porter. That one with the prêt-à-porter, I have been told that if you go in there and you're like, oh, I like this, but it's from a collection, as long as it's not ages ago, they can be like, oh, it might be here, it might be, you know, here or in a department store, and then they can just like get it sent to the boutique so you can try it on. They don't even tell you go there. They'll like get it sent to the store or something like that. So I feel I would love to get the Métier d'Art one. That one is more my personal preference, but I am open to this one as well because I think it's a nice neutral piece. I do like wearing a lot of black, even though I do wear tons of color. I do like wearing black as well, so I'd love that. And then again, everything is like determined based off me failing or scoring at Hermes. But if I score at Hermes, I would be interested in getting the trendy as well, maybe trying to get it in rose gold hardware and black. Very curious about seeing if it's possible to get the trendy, and by that what I mean is it's all determined based off if I score at the stallion. So without further ado, let's talk about Hermes. Ooh, look, Louis Vuitton orange, Hermes orange. Okay, so let's get started. So this is where I'm at with Hermes. Okay, I don't even need the refill because I want to kind of talk in detail now. When it pertains to Big H, okay, this is what I'm going to do. So when it pertains to Big H, like what am I going to ask for? Most of you know what I'm interested in. I've been refining my list as the weeks and weeks go by and it gets closer and closer to go traveling. I'm refining my list of the things that I'm interested in buying. I'm not too worried about strategies because I have a lot of strategies that are private. Not sharing those yet. I'm waiting until I get there. But I'm interested in the Kelly Pochette and Ostrich pink, green, yellow. I've told you guys that already. I'm interested in, and now I'm also interested in Birkin 25 and Ostrich. And I think I should also kind of go back to my roots. One of the original bags that I've always liked from Hermes is the Kelly 25 in Rose Azalea, or any of the pinks, but in the sort of standard leathers, whether it's like Togo, Clemence, whatever. So I'm also interested in that and the shadow. So what I'm going to end up doing, I know there's 4 options. One is going to end up being cut from the list. I love the idea of getting the shadow though, so I just don't see myself maybe taking the shadow out. I think it's probably going to end up being the shadow Birkin, a Birkin or a Kelly and ostrich, and then the Kelly Pochette. And I might end up sacrificing the Kelly Pochette. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. I feel like you know how you feel closer to the day or the day of trying to score. There's so many theories, things that you should do. I think the one that I've heard the most, I've heard this in groups, is like you should start trying to get the appointment, like you and your spouse, like when you're on the plane. We'll see what happens closer to the day. But basically, those are the things that I'm interested in. So like I said, it's not a shopping list per se. It is a shopping list, but it's not, if you know what I mean. It's a shopping list that's more of like a framework for me to work off. So these are the products I'm interested in, but I might try some of the things on and maybe it doesn't look good on me and then I'm gonna end up scrapping it. Or I might get there and be like, whoa, I was really, really excited about buying this and now I'm no longer excited. I also like this brand. It's a French luxury brand. It's called Thierry Lazary. He's a luxury sunglass designer. I remember buying his sunglasses in Galeries Lafayette in 2014 when I went with Edwin. I love that brand. So I'll go to look for them as well. I would like to find where Alaya stuff is sold so I can get my wishlist sunglasses from Azadine Alaya. Also interested just to see what's popping at Goya. No, I don't think I'm buying anything from there, but I'll just go and check it out. I'm also interested to see what's going on at Longchamp and Bali as well. So anyway, yeah, that's basically it. Those are the things that I'm interested in. I would love to know what you think. If any of you are going to Paris soon, what are you interested in buying? I feel like this trip, you know, so much of it rests on scoring at Big H. But at the end of the day, whether I score or not is irrelevant. I'm still going to have a great time, and Big H does not control the city of Paris, honey, okay? I'm still going to enjoy myself. I would love to score a bag there, and by the way, it doesn't have to be exotic. Exotic would be fantastic, but I will also, you know, see if I can ask for a standard leather bag and see what happens there. And of course, the shadow comes in. I think the shadow comes in Swift at the moment, so I might, you know, check that out as well. But of course, you know, it'd be great to score, but I'm just not going to let that take over. And I'm super excited about seeing the Dauphine in person and really getting a feel for it. I remember like one of the best comments I ever got on this channel was from one of you, and you were like, "Stop bigging up the Dauphine. The Dauphine flies under the radar, okay? Don't get people excited about this bag. It's meant to be our secret." It's so funny. I love that bag, so I can't wait to see it, and I can't wait to get it. Now, for me, I think you can see from my list, I haven't mentioned Cartier and Van Cleef & Arpels and Chopard and stuff. We'll see how things go with that. Probably end up getting something from Cartier, and I'm open-minded about VCA. I think I've already mentioned to you guys there's a wishlist item from VCA as well. I have lots of wishlist items from Cartier. I want to focus more on the ready-to-wear, as you can see, and scoring those like key holy grail bags for myself and putting my energy into Hermes. And then hopefully, if I'm successful this trip, then the next time I go to Paris, I won't have to be stressed about Big H, and then I can focus on other things as well. So that is basically where I'm at right now. I'd love to know what you guys think of my choices. Do you have any questions? What are you guys interested in when it pertains to like ready to wear and fine jewelry? And now I'm going to answer some of your questions. Okay, so let me answer some of your questions. Thank you so much to everyone who answered the Instagram sticker that I put on my stories. The first question is from Caleb. You asked me, what is my favorite type of fur? What's my favorite exotic skin? And what do I think of the rose? My favorite type of fur is fox fur. People are going to be upset with me. I'm sorry. It is what it is. It's just my personal taste. I like it. I remember seeing this like fox fur Fendi bag this year. I don't think I can find the picture. I was like browsing on the website a few months ago and it was just there. I was like, what? I clicked on it and like 100 people had it in their cart. So there is a market for these products. I know people don't like them and get quite stressy. I like fox fur. I feel like the fur industry though right now seems to prefer mink. Mink seems like it's just more popular at the moment. I think because it can look, I don't know, I feel like real mink fur can be treated and be made to look in a way where it doesn't look like real fur, if that makes sense. Whereas I feel like fox fur, sable, and chinchilla, like, you know it's real. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, definitely like fox fur, but I can see why mink is popular. But mink is also beautiful as well. My favorite exotic skin is without a doubt croc. There is no doubt about it. Absolutely love it. But I think ostrich is just much more realistic for me right now. I like the way ostrich is priced at the houses. Like I think the Birkin 25 that I'm interested in is 13,500 euros. Whereas, and that is the Birkin 25 in ostrich leather. I think that price is a good price. I think the Kelly 28 in Paris in ostrich is like 16,000 euros. Those are way better budgets in my opinion, just for me personally. So I would say I like ostrich as well. And I do like the way ostrich looks, but I would say croc is probably my favorite. What do I think of the row? Honey, listen, the Olsen twins, okay, are those girls right now. Good for them. I'm so happy for them. It's really great to see independent brands become wildly successful. I like everything about them. I like the clothing. I think it looks really great as well, and I'm very happy for their success, so definitely like them. Okay, so the next question is from Kita. You asked me, what do I think of luxury becoming like fast fashion in terms of all of the releases and things like that? Oh my gosh, you know, I hope I don't come across like that person who's like trying to be like different and have a different opinion to be annoying, because I really find people like that annoying. Okay, but I'm unfortunately going to end up having that opinion. I feel like in the luxury community, a lot of people feel like, you know, these brands have become like fast fashion. You know, I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing, and I'm going to say why. First of all, the global demand for luxury is outstripping the supply that these houses can churn out on a yearly basis. You know, Chanel, what, makes 10 collections a year, and I know a lot of you think it's way too much. Chanel are not meeting demand. They can't even meet demand. Big H can't meet demand, and Big H, you know, Big H don't really bring out that many new releases, that many new products. Louis Vuitton have so many collections on the menswear side and the women's wear side, okay, and they still can't keep up with the global demand. I think the demand from all parts of the world for luxury goods is so high, and that is what makes it seem like luxury has become fast fashion. Because at the end of the day, if you have a luxury brand, you would be foolish from a business point of view not to serve clients who want to buy your product and who can afford to do so. So I actually like the pace of the collabs personally. I know that maybe I'm a little bit biased because I have a page, so every week I have something to talk about. I remember this one, I think it was during Vlogtober. There was this one week where I was like, no, it wasn't during Vlogtober, I think it was in September. There was this one week where I was like, oh, you know, I'm not really going to post that many videos. I'm just going to do 2 videos this week. And literally, that was the week Chanel leaked tons of pictures from upcoming collections. They leaked Coco Neige, honey. They were leaking tea from, you know, from HQ. So obviously, I had to cover it. So I feel like it feels like it's become fast fashion, but that's because the demand is so high. I remember a while ago, I used to have a subscription to Women's Wear Daily for one of my beauty businesses. So I paid for a subscription. I would get stories from them, like business stories. And there was one incredible story. I think it's paywalled, so if you don't have a subscription, you can't read it. And it was about the founder of Fashion Nova. And I remember him saying in the interview, it was like a crazy number, like 400 or 500 new styles every single day on Fashion Nova. And I remember reading that, and I remember thinking, oh my word, I remember being blown away. And I think ASOS have something similar. I think they do like 300, 400 new arrivals every day in terms of like the product SKU, basically. That's what it's called in retail, stock keeping unit. That's crazy, okay? Is LV and Chanel and Big H, are they doing 300 new product styles a day? No, they're not, but they're definitely churning out a lot of products. So I think it's a double-edged sword. On the one hand, definitely a lot of people who are maybe fashion purists think it's too much, but on the other hand, from a business point of view, you would be a fool to leave money on the table and not do these collabs and not do multiple collections a year, because the demand is just so high. Imagine the demand for Big H tote bags. We haven't even started talking about the demand for other brands. I heard the other day Pharrell and Richard Mille, like their watch line, it was so exclusive, very few people could purchase that collab, and it was so successful that guess what they're doing now? They're releasing like their own line of sculptures. I read that on CPP Luxury. I was like, what? And people are going to buy them. So the demand is so high. It is what it is. I know that many of you who don't like it, I would love to know what you think. Just my personal thoughts on fast fashion, most of you know, I'm not really going to be posting my fast fashion purchases anymore on here. I'll just be showing them on TikTok. This is just going to be luxury. But My kind of view of fast fashion is, I think a lot of people, particularly in the luxury community, mean well, but sometimes I feel like people forget that at the end of the day, fast fashion is huge. It's when you're in the luxury community, you're kind of in this cocoon and you think everyone thinks like you. Read the other day that it's going to be worth like 200 billion by 2030. That's just the fast fashion segment. Like, it's growing, you know, even though there's all of this, oh, you know, you shouldn't buy it, you shouldn't whatever, you know, people in this. I don't know about the environmental stuff. I can't speak on that. I can only speak on stuff I know. I'm telling you now, the other day when I did that ASOS haul a few, I think it was like maybe 2 months ago now, one of my t-shirts was made in Mauritius. Mauritius is part of the African Union. I then was like Googling like, which is the company, the contractor that got this account for ASOS, because that's massive. And it's created tons of jobs and opportunities for people. So I think it's okay not to like something, but I think at the end of the day, in terms of luxury and fast fashion, luxury is coming across like fast fashion because the demand is just too high on a global scale. If you don't want people to buy from these collabs, you have to make people not want to buy things. You can't tell someone, don't buy something. So my view on it is what it is, and it's the way the cookie crumbles, and the market is speaking, and the market is saying she wants more things to buy. The next question is from Kitta. Again, she asked me, do I know what the Chanel VIP tiers are? Okay, well, I definitely know what the EU tiers are, and I know, like, I have a good idea of the US ones and Canada. So basically, in the EU, you need to spend 100,000 euros a year, excluding handbags, to be considered a VIP, and then it goes up from there. I remember one day I was on the Purse blog. I was actually reading the actual post, not the forum stuff. I was reading the posts, and there was someone in one of the posts in the comments who said that she was spending €1 million a year at Big C. I almost fell out of my chair, honey. I almost fell out of my chair. And you could tell the person was not a troll. Like, they just knew way too much about the house, like, to have been a troll. And definitely that person was like a real VVVIP, clearly at €1 million a year. So 100,000 is the starting point. Haute couture, fine jewelry, high jewelry, because they also have a high jewelry collection, and of course ready to wear. So most people start at ready to wear, and then they start buying other things like haute couture and fine jewelry. And definitely when you're at like, you know, 200, 300, 400,000 euros a year, you'd be like VVVIP and going up from there. Definitely if you buy haute couture, you know, you're definitely going to be seen as a big deal, and they're going to invite you to catwalk shows and things like that. Okay, the next person who answered my Instagram sticker is the Bag Geek, who, by the way, has a great channel. Go check it out. He said, Togo is not the best Hermes leather. Where are the 90s Togos? Listen, okay, I will take Togo in Paris, honey, okay, because I need an offer, okay? If they give me an offer, you better believe I'm going to take it. Although I'm curious why people don't like Togo. I know many people do not like Swift, but what is it about Togo that you don't like? Again, I will take the offer, okay? I'm just going to be like, I need an offer. I know many people like Epsom, but for me, in terms of the leathers, honey, give me an offer and I will make that leather work, okay? It's going to work. The next one is from Holly, and she says, LV and Chanel are overrated, question mark. Listen, okay? I feel like all of the major houses, like the big boys, and I think I've told you guys before who I think the big boys are, so LV, Chanel, Hermes, Dior, and Gucci. Generally speaking, I feel like those 5 houses are probably fairly overrated. I think the problem, Holly, is that particularly on YouTube just makes like influencers constantly talk about the same houses over and over and over again. And I'm going to tell you guys some luxury YouTube tea in terms of algorithm stuff at the end of the video. But I would say that generally speaking, all 5 of those houses deep down in a way are overrated. There are lots of great houses out there. By the way, guys, I really like Bali. You know, we don't talk about Bali. I like Bali. You know, I like Hugo Boss. There are lots of great houses out there that are fantastic and really, really great and make great products. But I feel like these 5 brands just keep our attention over and over again because they constantly are in the media. They constantly are, you know, creating products. So when I saw your question, I was like getting ready to answer it. And then literally, okay, before I filmed the video, I was reading some I was reading some business like news on the Financial Times, and Roland Mouret's brand has gone into administration in the UK. Okay, it's being liquidated. I was completely shocked. Okay. And he basically, since C19, it's been way too hard for him. He's had a crazy business journey. I'm sure most of you know. He like lost the rights to his name. There are lots of fashion designers who we all love, who are definitely not overrated, like Roland Mouret, who lost the rights to their name. He has. I don't think Christian Lacroix can use the rights to his name anymore in terms of fashion. Thierry Mugler, well, now he goes by his birth name, Manfred Thierry Mugler. Like, many of them have been in all these like shady contracts and shady deals, and I think the problem is the sort of like holding company structure of luxury means that the five big boys constantly get talked about, and that's why they seem like they're overrated. And other really cool brands that are independently owned, they don't get as much PR and media because they can't afford the budgets to constantly promote their businesses the same way these five big boys do. I always tell you guys, like, don't believe for a second that Big H doesn't promote that company, honey. Big H is promoting themselves, okay? All of these companies, they have massive budgets. So in terms of them being overrated or not, I don't actually think they're overrated. I like Louis Vuitton and I like Chanel, but I think that they're overrated in terms of the attention influencers and bloggers give them. I'll put my hand up as well and say I'm guilty as charged, and that is because of the algorithm that is on this platform. So they're not necessarily overrated, they just benefit from this massive financial engine behind them, whereas a smaller house that maybe is like super amazing and great just doesn't have the budget to promote itself, so we don't get to hear about it, if that makes sense. Okay, you guys, so today is the day before the 1st of December. Tomorrow is Vlogmas, so I just wanted to kind of update you guys on what's going to be going on in case you're interested. First of all, I've got a huge announcement. I've actually started a Facebook group for this channel. There are a few of you who've already joined. God bless you, because you follow my Facebook page. Please, 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 go join the Facebook group. It is linked below in the description. The group is very casual, it's very relaxed, no drama, okay? I'm part of tons of Facebook groups and they are full of drama, like yelling, people being shady, creepy, weird. None of that is in our page. By the way, women and men are both welcome. I would love to see you guys in my group. So it is a luxury shopping only, okay? Luxury shopping only, luxury brands only. Love to see you guys there. You can share your own pics, you can share your own collections, you can ask questions, we can have debates, we can have discussions, you can post your own unboxings as well. You can show us your latest scores, you can talk, or if you, I don't know, like anything you want to do in terms of luxury shopping, luxury brands, you can do it in my group. So I'd love to see you guys there. So it's very simple. Click on the link below and join the group. It's free, okay? And make sure you also go follow my Facebook page, because that's being updated as usual. I'll be posting updates on there. And yeah, I'm just super excited about that. I don't know, I'm just super excited about it. And the next announcement I have is at some point during Vlogmas, I will be opening my luxury only Instagram. So I've just realized now that when it comes to Instagram, because High Glamazon is my personal Instagram, it's hard because I want to post about luxury every single day. So it gets really hard because I want to post about luxury often, and then I have family members, I've got some cousins, do you know what I mean? I've got a lot of close friends as well who I love to bits, but there are lots of people who know me in a personal capacity who never knew that I liked luxury. It can get a bit awkward when you're posting about Big H, Stallions, Big C, okay, Louis Vuitton, new releases and all of this. So at some point during Vlogmas in December, I'll create my own luxury only Instagram. It's probably going to be similar name to this channel. So when I do that, I'll let you guys know, and I'd love to see you guys on my Instagram as well, because I'm going to be putting even more effort than I do already into this channel. So I'd love to see you guys there. So make sure you go join my Facebook group, linked below. Keep watching my videos, turn on notifications, and subscribe as well, and I'll let you guys know when that Instagram is open. I think I'm probably going to open it towards when I'm getting ready to travel, but at some point in December I will open it, okay? And yeah, so yeah, I just wanted to say thanks so much to everyone who's been supporting the channel this year. December's the final month of the year. I'm very, very excited about Vlogmas. I can't wait for you guys to see all the videos that I have planned. I cannot wait for you guys to see January's videos, because that's when I'll be traveling, and I know that you guys are gonna love those videos so much. So please make sure that you're fully subscribed and you hit notifications, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like what I'm doing. YouTube have made some algorithmic changes as well for luxury pages. I thought it might be interesting to let you guys know. So have you noticed, like, if you search for like Chanel 22C unboxings, before you used to see people who maybe didn't have like massive followings, but they're showing new releases that they bought from new collections from Chanel or Hermes or Louis Vuitton. Now you see the big luxury channels first. That's really what's happening right now. YouTube is prioritizing bigger channels first that have more subscribers and get way more views than other channels. So what does this mean? I'm not just saying this for myself. This is kind of a general PSA to you guys, the audience. Any luxury channel that you watch, like literally from now on, please, please, please go subscribe to that person. Hit the notification bell, like their videos, leave a comment, honey, because let me tell you, the company that owns this platform, she's got a lot of power. That's why I'm always telling you guys, join me on my Facebook page. Go follow my Facebook page. Join me on Facebook. Join me on Instagram. I haven't forgotten TikTok now. Go find me on TikTok as well. Like, go find us there, because it's really, really hard at the moment to get discovered on YouTube and for new people to find your channel. I got some really interesting comments last week. One of you wrote a comment. He said, oh my god, like, how come I've never seen your channel before? I know all of the luxury channels. How come I've never seen you before? I'm like, if you only knew why you have not discovered my channel, okay? I could go on for ages and ages. So I hope that you guys have understood. And as usual, thank you so much for supporting me. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the beginning of Vlogmas.